That is so weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's set up, and let me unhide this, reload this, and there we go. Because it's loaded. Okay, there we go. Welcome in, y'all. Just letting you guys know, this is the new Minecraft server that we have set up at the lounge, and currently I'm doing a mystical skyblock one, and this isn't the one that is set up specifically for the lounge. This is just one to mess around on, show off different mod packs, and stuff like that. If you guys want to, we do have one that is currently in view for you guys at the lounge, but do give me some time. I am messing with OBS still too on a different computer now, so it's not going to be set up properly, so I'm still doing some modifications. So if you see me and the screen go dark for a second, or you hear me talking about something different, don't worry, I'm just messing with some settings and different stuff like that. And difficulty I just put on easy and a whole bunch of stuff. If you have any questions, give me a minute or two to do some changes and ask away then. Screen's gonna go dark for a sec because I'm not sure. There it is. Let me add that in there and then up that. Why can I not? That's there. There we go. That's fixed on it. Okay, and I'm gonna pull up the YouTube on my phone, so if you hear it for a second, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure it looks good from both ends, because this is the new setup, so seems to be looking good. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know so we can have a discussion about it. And hopefully you guys like this mod pack. It's one of my favorites. I've played it for a bit, and we do have a Minecraft server set up for you guys too. That server is based around the Create mod, so yeah. And also, just for a reminder, tonight is the first night of the esports club. Tonight will be the first night, so if you guys have free times, go ahead, stop by, join us in, have some fun with us. Because we're not going to bite, we're just going to be here for a good time. So, yeah, and this is most likely what I plan on doing. I'm going to go in and start making a bunch of more YouTube videos and trying to get more stuff out there for you guys. I'm going to go through different mod packs that we find on CurseForge, and all in all, try to start uploading more on YouTube. I'm going to be trying to do weekly streams if I can. If not, do it every other week, and then upload a video corresponding to it about the mod pack. That way, if you guys have any questions, you can join in and have fun with us. But let me give you a quick rundown of what this mod pack is. If you guys haven't seen any of it, so the lounge is going to be open to the public. The club is going to be specific for the SEC students, and the server is going to be open to everybody. So everybody can come in and join the server, have fun on it. The club is going to be for SEC students specifically, and I think that's what I was talking about. Yeah, but good question. Anyways, like it says here, Modpack is based off of Mystical Agriculture, and I've done messing with Mystical Agriculture quite a bit. It's one of my favorite mod packs, and it honestly is very fun. There's the Discord if you want to go talk to the actual creator of this mod pack. And a couple other mods in here are the Draconic Evolution, Botania, and a few more. Draconic Evolution is a good one in my opinion for different stuff. And it also has a link for useful mods. Magnet mod, you can create some magnets to have items go to you. Forgiving Void, if you fall, you'll respawn on top of where you fell. The Create mod is in here, of course. Terraria, or the Tetra mod. I haven't messed with the Tetra mod much. Building Gadgets helps those builders that are in it, so you can go out and create different things. And it walks you through each one. Another one of my favorite mod packs out of these ones and Mystical Agriculture is going to have to be the Project E one. Because what Project E is it takes the Philosopher's Stone from different things and alchemy and makes it to where it's an actual useful item. So if you look in the top left corner, you see the EMC, Equivalent Matter Exchange, or change. And the rule of alchemy was turning lead into gold. Well, in real life, we can't do that, but alchemy originally was created as, hey, this is witchcraft, yada yada. They didn't actually know what to call it. So they were like, witchcraft, we don't like it. In reality, it was just science. And it does tell you how to get different things in the mod pack, but since I've played it, I'm going to walk through it a little bit quicker. And it does have a very useful mod of twerking for plants. I don't believe that's the actual name of the mod. However, it's what I'm going to call it as, because you quite literally twerk and you're going to get seeds, saplings, and stuff like that to grow faster. But in here, we're going to be taking this stuff and eventually making more of this. These are some stuff that I've saved previously from me playing through it to make sure it works properly. But the mod over here that I'm using is a JEI mod to help control things. So I can search up, let's say, seeds, and it will show me. Then say there's something that I want to make out of all of this. So let's say, like, this thing. It will show, I left click it and it will show me the products or the things I need to actually create it. Then if I hit the A button, escape, it's saved. So if I have to reuse this craft quite a few times, it's saved, yada yada. And if you're wondering what this stuff is this is stuff for op for the server. You guys would not be seeing that typically on your own side. I have it turned on because I was messing around in the world a few times, and lo and behold, that will happen. So right now I'm on my way to get dirt. For it, I need 4 dirt. That comes from 4 Infernium essence. So I need 16 essence. But yeah, I've played through this mod pack a little bit. The Create mod pack and this mod pack are some of my favorite ones due to the fact that, one, anyone can pick up on them. They don't take a lot to learn, nor do they take much time and effort to have fun in them. So the way I'm getting essence right now is from this Infernium seed. I crouch a whole bunch, and then I click it once it says fully grown or 100% growth. So if you look in the top middle right now, you can see the growth as I rapidly shift up and down, it's going up. Then when it says fully grown, I can click it and it will give me essence. And right now, it's just in regular seed, and you can even see the output, what EMC it is, and the tier that it is. Because you can take these seeds and then go craft them together to get better things. It just depends on if you're willing to do it. So like in the beginning, how you saw the different red, blue, green, and all of those ones in the sidebar, those were different things I was trying to grow. Like Prudium essence. This is actually something really glad I got early. So after I craft these into dirt, I'm going to be getting the reward of bread. And eventually I'm going to be trying to make a dirt seed. But this essence, if I put it up here, it's made from this Infernium essence. So like here. These are something I'll get into later, but it shows off the tiers of what it is. Infernium is the lowest, Prudium second, Tertium third, Imperium fourth, Supremium is fifth, and then at the very highest level, there's Insanium, which takes, as you can tell, quite a bit of essence to make. But to do that, we have to actually make a crystal. And the crystals are how you upgrade the essence. But the essence can be used for multiple things. Like it's showing I can craft a higher tier of essence, but I can also make different things from it. I can make the next tier of crystal I need from this crystal. And Inferium crystal is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to craft that, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But I can also take it, and this is a bad example, make new seeds. So once I get coal or whatnot, I can put it with this, put it with here, and take that first seed I was showing you guys, and actually go create it. Now because this is a mod pack, and the mod pack maker is kind, what he did is he went through it and he added 2 new items into the mod. The new items are the Seed Reconstructor and the Seed Deconstructor. With these items, he made them cheap so you can create them. But what it will do is with the Seed Deconstructor, it turns any seed into energy. And that just shows more seeds for it. And what the Seed Reconstructor does is it takes only some material and makes it into a new seed for you. Now, it only does some materials. It doesn't do a whole bunch. So the only ones I can get from this crafting recipe are the stone, dirt, and eventually the wood ones. But for now, I'm still stuck at 1 block. So what I'm going to do first is try to line myself up here, because it never wants to be nice. I got 2 of them. Just make sure I get my seed back. And stomp, stomp. I don't know why, but it's always weird that it will not let you do that if you're on a farm land for some reason. I don't know why. It's not the nicest thing, but yeah. Now, what I could do is take this Prudium essence, save it for later, and use it in some other way. But what I'm going to do now is actually place it onto the farmland. And it made it a premium farmland now. But now when I place my seed, it now changed its output. So let's check it. So when you look at it, it says Infernium output 100%, tier 1, nothing's really great on it. When we look at the second one, it now gives me a secondary chance at getting a item, whether it be more essence or another seed, but it also increases the output of what I get. So instead of me just shift crouching a whole bunch to get one from here, I now have a 1.5 chance to get two. So sometimes I'll get one, other times I'll get two, and it will just flip back and forth. I also have a 10% chance now to get a secondary item, so a seed or something like that. And just because I like neatness, I'm only going to make each farm most likely a 9x9 square because it makes it nice. But in also this mod pack, there's the FTB auto mine. It's a great mechanic. You can use it to get more stuff. But like I was saying, I got 3 from 2 and 2. So I got a bonus. This mod pack typically will start out slow, but when you get there, oh man, does it start going fast towards the end. Especially if you do it in a different way. But my goal is going to be completionist. I'm going to try to get all quests done. And hopefully make the base look a little bit nice. If I don't make the base look nice, oh well. But that is the goal. And y'all are on the ride, so. Right now there's not much to look at. All I'm doing is just going to plant, hopefully get more seeds. Speak of the devil. Get more seeds. But there is a quest that I'm going to go for. I'm going to try to get 8 of these seeds so I can just get the next quest done with. Then I'm going to attempt to go for the wood first and go down this way. This will come later. I'm going to work on, especially here. So in this mod pack, I want to say in the start there's about 20 to 50 quests, but each one is about the same. And honestly, some of these are in here for fun, like the Sunday and Craner one. Cobblestone equals life and dirt equals life. If you were watching Minecraft for a while, you would know these people. SS Sunday and Craner. Back when they had their Lucky Block series, Sunday was always for cobblestone, while Craner was always saying dirt. I don't remember exactly how that beef got started, but it did. And it makes it nice for you because there even says there's an in-game stuff to where it will take all of these harder crafting stuff and put it down here for you. Heck, there's even a way in the end to get creative items in it. When I was last playing the mod pack, this took me a while to get close to, and for good reason. These Insanium essences, look at how many there are, comes from 4 Supremium, which comes from 4 more in these, and it just goes down the line. So it takes quite a bit just to get one of these creative essences. And just so you know, each of these takes quite a bit of not Insanium, of the creative essence. Let's say like for the creative controller, that's going to be a goal. This one doesn't have it actually. Oh, that might be a bit nicer for me to do then. But I want to say Oh, did they actually change it to where I don't need... Oh, no, there it is. There it is. I was wondering where it was at. So I need, just for one of those, I need to do it that many more times just to create one item of an energy cell. Or the creative storage upgrade for the sophisticated drawers mod. I need a bunch there too. Not to mention I need all these upgrade templates and kits. For chemical gas kit or tank, I need all of these. The pool of guilt, I need all of this stuff. An infinite storage disk, I need all of these. Creative fluid tank, I need all of this stuff. And then the creative chest, which will use all the creative items that I've made. I have to create multiple of them just to get put into this one to get the creative chest, which I'm not exactly sure what it does. I've never made it that far. But that is the end goal of what we're going to be getting to. But at the same time, my goal is also to get through all of these quest lines. So I'm not going to be touching the end game stuff for quite a while, if you can see. What my main things that I'm going to be touching for a bit is I'm not going to actually touch most of the tech stuff for a while. What my plan is to do is to get into the Age of Useful Things. I'm going to be using the energy production. My goal is to get a lapidary dynamo, which can create energy. In there, oh, no, wait, yeah. In there, then I'm going to go to here to make energy pipes, which I'm most likely going to go up in this way to get the flux network, because with the flux network, what I can do is make it all wireless. Wireless energy, plug it into all my machines, yada yada, it's good that way. I'm going to go up that way for this. However, the item pipes, those are nice too. I've used them in quite a few mod packs. They're nice. Conveyor makes it to where you can see everything actually running through your base. I've used it in a few. The Flux network is a way of sending energy wirelessly throughout your entire base. So what I'll do is I'll go in and let's say I make the lapidary dynamo. As soon as it starts creating energy, it's just going to stay in that dynamo until I send it to a different component that uses it. So let's say in the tech tree, I need to use it in the next to the magnetic infuser to create something. What I could do instead in here with the flux network, I can have a flux plug or the flux point, I can't remember which one yet, have it plug in to the dynamo, have it then create energy, and then send it to the other one. To where I think it's the flux plug that adds energy into the network, while the point is going to take it out. But to create a network, I have to have a storage system for it to where energy can be stored. So I will have to create the storage point to where energy will be stored in it, while having a place to take energy out and put energy in. If that makes sense for what the Flux network does. It just makes it to where you can wirelessly send energy from item to item, or from bit to bit that will use it. The storage, for starters, I'm going to be using the Simply Storage stuff because it's my favorite simple mod. You can store up to 32 stacks of an item in here, and that's just base. You can upgrade it to where you can add more into it eventually. But then the point is I'm going to get over to here for the ME controller, which if you guys have seen it before, this is the ME controller. I'm more likely going to be using this controller system over here because it's used in a lot more crafting, but it works basically the same as the ME crafting terminal and stuff like that. So, giving that as an update, that's what I'm going to be doing. But right now, I have to upgrade the base and hopefully get it to where I will not be starving. Because right now, if you could not tell, I have no food. So that is the goal right now, is to get to where I will no longer be starving. But for now, first thing we need to do is gain seeds. So I'm just planting, harvesting, and trying to get more seeds. And since I've already used up the premium essence, I'm going to just turn it into this. Because back in here in the start, which if you are going to play through this mod pack, I highly recommend, without knowing much, just go through the start. It will teach you a good bit of what everything is and give you a good helping or a good jump off point from where to go, how to get started, and everything like that. But in the start, the next part that we need to do is get some seeds. Not seeds, wood. And like you saw in the crafting, you take 3 dirt plus one of these to create 1 oak log. Now I have to do that a few more times. And right now, the seeds are growing very slowly. But in the future, there will be ways that I can speed it up. However, for now, I have to make do. So, a lot of shifting, and hopefully I don't get carpal tunnel in my fingers. But that is what I'm going to be doing right now. Just taking different essences, doing 3 and 3, and hopefully, eventually, getting to the point to where I can start laying out some wood on the ground. And then get a crafting table and start down the crafting side of it, and then sleep to pass the night. But that's where we're at right now, is getting this stuff running. And if you guys have any questions or anything, please put them in the chat, and I will try to answer them as soon as I see them. And I will try to explain what I'm doing and why I'm going to be doing it. But now that we have all of those, we can make a wood crafting table. Ah, yes, I forgot I cannot do that. Anyways, I'll just do this then. Start here, and then 1 crafting table, open up this, get these. So the reason why I took all of this, the oak, and turned them into slabs is because it's a finite resource right now. I don't have much. So even just that one mess up I did kind of is going to screw me over in the long run. So I'm taking the opportunity and turning my slabs into wood. That way, instead of the 6 blocks I could have covered originally, I've now made an outline of the base to where I can run. Because though shifting is a good way, running actually makes them grow faster. I found eventually. I found. I don't know why, but I found that out like on my third time I was playing this mod pack. I was playing it for a while, then I got bored of it, and I went to play a couple other mod packs and a couple servers with my friends and stuff. But I figured if I was going to show off any mod pack first, this would be the good one to show. And there's that one done. And as you can see, they're starting to grow a lot faster now. So now I can make a lot more dirt. Turn that dirt into wood. Then in here, turn that all into that. Because the next one I'm wanting to do is I want to separate out the base a little bit more. And I'm wanting to give myself 2 block. Yeah, I'll do 2 blocks distance. That way something doesn't pick up on something else. When I use the FTB auto mine, because I want to try to separate everything out nicely. Three and a 4. Oh, I need more. I'll just craft the whole thing for now. Like I said, we're getting at the point where things are going to start going quicker. So 1, 2, 3. So in the mod pack creator was kind of nice, and he added a biome called the mining biome. And in that biome, you can actually go and mine all the materials you would ever need. We are going to have to go access that one. However, I dislike it. And there's a reason why I dislike it. The reason why I dislike it is I'm playing a skyblock. I want to try to get everything I can from said skyblock. And with that, it makes it to where you can't. It makes it a lot easier, because you can even go and find diamonds in it. So, to me, it makes it a little bit cheap, and I dislike using it. But to get started, you have to go to it and use it. I'm not saying you have to stay there or keep going back to it, but you have to do it to get started. So what I'm going to do is, after I've reached that point, I'm most likely going to just break it. Once we get to that point, I'm just going to break that block and then toss it off the edge, because I refuse to use it. To me, it makes it feel like it's cheating. And yes, you can use it as a mob farming place to keep it away from your base here, but they have so much better ways of actually doing mob farms in the overworld part of it too, that there's no point in using it just as the mob farm place. But now we're at the part where me talking about the seed constructor and the seed deconstructor is actually going to have a part to play here. So I want 1 seed I'm going to save. needs to go down here, plus this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dirt as the next thing. Put it in here, then put it in here. So right now, there's no energy in it because I forgot to do this. So what that does is this is the energy pipes from the pipes mod. All it's doing is transferring energy. See, it already started and went through most of the way. But we didn't have enough seeds to finish the job. So I'm just going to run around and get rid of this while collecting some for later. Because we will use this. It will become very important. And look, it's done. Now we have a dirt seed. And we completed our quest. Which will then let us now go for dirt essence. Which dirt essence is a lot like the Infernium essence. It gives us the ability to get dirt essence. With dirt essence, it has a few better crafting recipes. Because with here, instead of doing the 4 essence to get 1 dirt, we can actually do 8 essence and get 24 pieces of dirt now too. And eventually we can get some more essence to get different things like gravel, which gravel can be used in the sifter to get more materials and more items. And for now, what I'm going to do is I actually want to get some more dirt. I have done that, but thankfully with this mod, I talked about it, but I've not shown you. There's the Forgiving Void mod, which, oh. Flying. I wasn't flying. Okay, that was weird. It shouldn't have done that. That was funny. But in the mod pack, you should be able to fall. I'm not flying, server. I'm falling. I will have to go double check the server and its configs. That is my bad. But you should. What it will do is it will just have you fall. So, I fell from up here down below. I fell right back onto my platform. Now, when you play the mod pack typically and your server's not bugged, you won't get disconnected from it so often, and you can play it even without a server. I have it set up on a server, that way when I hop offline, I can let the server grind a bit longer, so I can have my seeds grow automatically for me for when I come back, and so on. It's the same with the server for the SEC Lounge. It will be the same thing. But as you can tell, yes, I've fallen off. But the nice thing is with it, it doesn't punish you. And the whole reason right now why I was trying to get the dirt essence to get dirt was so now we have an easier way of creating wood. Now you only need 4 for it to get the seed for the wood seed, because that's the next one we're going for. However, at the same time, I cannot make it yet, because as you just saw, the seed reconstructor had no energy. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do now, is get more energy for this. And now the good thing is, with the seed reconstructor, you can use any kind of seed. However, for now, I'm not going to be using the dirt seeds. I'm just going to be using this seed, which for the reconstructor, you have to use the Infernium seed. For the deconstructor, it takes any seeds. And nighttime is coming about. Guess it's not nighttime yet, but like I did earlier, let me add that in, and then there we go. There's the sleep I needed. But like I was saying, there will be an eventual way of automating the seeds that you collect and that you get. However, at this point, we are not there, so I cannot do that. I'll put the campfire there. And just to make sure. I knew it. I figured we wouldn't have enough energy to do it. But there we go. Now we do. And there we go. The wood one is now complete. Where now we can get wood essence. So for now, I'm not going to be touching over here where cows, sheep, and stuff like that is. And because we can't even use a sieve yet. So this whole part of the mod pack I will touch later. Right now we need to go to this side of the mod pack, which, like I said, mining dimension teleporter. In here you have to use it to get some materials to begin with. The main materials you have to use it for is diamonds, which I know diamonds are hard to get anyways, but you have to keep doing it. Once you find diamonds, you have to make sure you find 8 of them so you can create a diamond stick. Because from those, that's how you make the sieves. And once you get the sieves, that opens you up into the world of getting items from it. I'm going to be making the heavy sieve because it's just better in my opinion. You take 6 items and you do one process for it. Not 6, you take 9 items and you process it all in one go. So that's what I'm going to be doing. However, you have to upgrade the meshes for the sieves so they can get stronger and you can get better and better drops. But from gravel, even just the regular string will give you flint. Flint is used to then upgrade it to where then you can get iron, lapis, gold, copper, lead, nickel, coal, silver, and a whole bunch of others. Once you get enough of the iron one, you get upgraded to an iron mesh, which will then give you diamonds, flint, a couple more materials. Then you can upgrade it. You can't upgrade it to emerald next. You have to upgrade it to a diamond mesh first. Then you upgrade it to an emerald mesh, and then at the end a netherite mesh, which all that does is it gives you more chances to get better and better items. So in the beginning, you only need at max 8 diamonds. And that's where we're going to be heading next. Oop. Misclicked. But that is the goal right now. And with it, we have to actually make a couple tools first. First thing we need to get is the pattern, which if you've had any experience with Tinker's Construct, it's a lot of fun. And the mining dimension does change. because it will depend on server to server and world to world what you get. Now, when we're looking in the quest guide, you see gold has its own thing up here. This is called the infusion altar. What this will do is the infusion altar is basically like the seed reconstructor. However, it is for the rest of the mod. Because right now, we're actually done. We no longer need this seed reconstructor. Well, except for maybe one item, which is the fourth one. However, it is very easy to get, and we will get there very quickly. So now we have wood. So now let's actually start getting it along with dirt. That way we can start growing up the essence and get the quests done at the same time. And when we get seeds, just going to go ahead and replant them. Because the sooner we get quests done, the sooner we can move to the next chapter. And the sooner we move to the next chapter, the next more something interesting can happen. Oh. And perfect time. Throw that in there. And just like that, another quest is done. The reason why I'm worried about doing the quests right now, especially for these simple things, is because we have no consistent food source right now. So food is very scarce. We will eventually run out. So I'm looking to get more food for myself. And when we get to the mining dimension, monsters will spawn. So I need food, I need weapons, and everything like that. Since I have not entered the dimension yet, it has not spawned in, so I have not had anything started spawning yet, I believe. So the first time we go in there will be the time things start loading and things will start spawning. Not to mention, as you can see, my hunger and everything is going down. So that's why I'm trying to fill up on bread right now. And let me do that so I can see things a bit better. Okay. But that is what the goal is so far. If you have any questions or comments about the server, or if you think I'm doing something silly, call me out. I need to be called out. Or if you notice something that I haven't, say something. Especially when we get into the mining dimension and we can start mining for things. But now that we also have this wood essence, if I remember, there's that. Then there's also this sapling. So now I could just twerk for the tree. But that's not the point of what we're doing right now. What I'm going to do is take this, make it into here, take these. I want some more of them, just be safe. Here and here. Make a pattern or two. Get an oak part builder. And what I'm then going to do also is steal the crafting table. For those that have played Tinker's Constructs, oh my lord, I am stupid. I just turned all of that into... yeah, that makes sense. I would do that. Y'all saw nothing, okay? I did not just do that. But those that are familiar with it, Tinker's Construct has the ability to where I can place down these two tables next to each other, and I can swap between them without needing to go from one place to the other. So in here, I'm going to start making stuff for tools, because that is the next part that I need, are my tools. And here, I don't have the materials needed. Oh wait, but I can craft them. And there we go. The mining dimension is now done. However, because it is the mining dimension, we need a pickaxe. And just for now, I'm just going to place it there. Now, in the mining dimension. And I think this was a terrible spawn. Just my luck. Oh well. We got some coal, so I'm going to definitely grab that now. Because you will not believe how important it is to get some coal. And then, of course, there's a bunch of dirt, because why would there not be? And because I want things to look a little bit nice, it mined out a lot to where we don't need. So I'll just replace that. Ooh, this is actually good. Prosperity ore. These are different. These are the things I'll need, so I can actually create different seeds and seed bases. So that was actually a pretty good find. And because that's kind of ugly. And as you can tell, wooden pickaxe does not have much to spare. Oh, trees already grown. Dang. But now there we go. So, I grabbed the stone, specifically 4 of them, for a reason. This is the last material that you can use in the seed reconstructor. And I need 1 seed. This is the last one you can use in the seed reconstructor. And it is also the last one I'm growing. Or going to start growing at least. Because by having a stone one, we can now get most materials that we're going to need for a bit. Except for diamonds, iron, and stuff like that. But now, with stone, because I know we're going to need it, I'm going to start getting stone tools next. Because that's the next logical point. We got stone, but now we need stone tools. And with this mod, it's a little bit weirder. Just from that simple time of me going in, I managed to get all of those in that one. But I need to get 2 of these, 1 of these, and then 1 of those. But now I'm out of materials. So I'll craft a couple more patterns. Which, this is the one part of the mod I dislike about with Tinker's Constructs. But that's just a way Tinker's is. The mod pack in on itself, though, is a good mod pack. And I would highly recommend it for people to try. Now the thing is, I don't have to do this with an iron pick, thankfully. An iron pickaxe is the same as it's always been. You can repair it on an anvil, you can craft it with 3 iron and a stick. However, with the stone stuff, it's the weird crafting recipes. But while I'm here, I'm also going to create 2 chests. And the mod tries to be nice and make it fancy for this stuff. For now, I'm going to create the mining expedition one and the seed one. Now, the seed one is not going to really have much in it for now. And I'm putting this in with the seed one because it's going to be used with the seeds. However, all of this will go in here, being the extra one for now. And because we have to start mining, some torches so we can go in the mine. And now, like I said before, our goal is to eventually find some iron. And now what I'm going to do is with AutoMine, is you can change its function of how it looks and what it operates as. So that's what I'm going to do. If I find any nice materials, I'll make a stop and I'll mine it. Otherwise, straight through I go. And hey, would you look at that? More iron. Now I should probably go back to the surface and go melt it, yada yada. However, we're not there for you. Okay, never mind. I guess we're gonna have to. I spoke a little too soon. But now the thing is, we have to create a furnace, which I like in this mod. They made it a new recipe. What you have to do to get a furnace is you actually have to double smelt stone, which you can do on a campfire now. Go in here, lay it down at the base, 3 up top, which makes it look like how it's supposed to in the image. And I really like that the mod pack did that. We'll craft up some more iron. And because I'm lazy, I'm going to make 2 more of these. Just because. And what I'd grab also is a couple toolkits, as they're called. So what a toolkit does is, if your thing is starting to break, you can put it in and you can repair an item. For now, I'm just going to keep that there. I'm going to put it in here. Because we haven't found diamonds yet. We haven't found anything. And I'm at Y level 12, which I believe is when diamonds you can find. However, I would not quote myself on that. But do tell me if I am wrong. Right now, the main thing I'm looking for is a cave system. And also looking for more iron and stuff. Can I not? Oh well. I thought I could use a repair kit on them. I guess I cannot. So I most definitely should probably break the iron that's right here. Hey, would you look at that? Just enough to make a pickaxe. Okay, so this should give me enough to get started at least. Plus, things have melted a bit more up here. I'm going to throw these back in here because I was wrong. Get one of these out. Go here. Get out the iron originally. And this. Craft one pickaxe. Also some more torches because I realized I was running a little low. Move that stuff up. Go back in here. Let me change the tunnel. Okay. We went that way for a bit. Now let's go this way. So what this tunneling is it's a way for me to continually go down. And it just builds it out as a staircase. Please don't be how I kill you. Why did that work? Well, that works. Found a mine? Because we needed gold. We need more iron. Because I'll always take more iron. We need that. But the main thing I'm searching for right now is diamonds. But you never say no to a resource. Especially right now because you have none. And while I'm going through, I'm going to light up the path a little. Just because I don't want things spawning. Because I don't like spawn. Some more coal, because coal's always nice. Oh, yes! That's an item I needed. Inferium ore. It's nice because it drops Inferium essence. We don't need copper. It's not super important right now. I'll take some more coal. That's deep slate, so I know I'm getting close. Along with some lapis. I know lapis is close to where diamonds start spawning. Smosium. Oh, awesome. Dang it, Oz. Why you look so close to what I need? Hmm. Let me place that there. Get some dirt out. I'm sorry, y'all can sue me. I'm not filling that in. Let me get some more gold because gold is going to be important for later. More of this process. More iron because iron's always good. Uranium don't need right now. I'll get more fernium though. Go back farther. Oh! Oh, it's a ravine. Yes. Mm. Okay, so now we know there's a ravine, which will be nice because that's probably how I'm going to have to go find diamonds. However, pickaxe is almost broken. I have a stack of iron at least. And I forgot to mark the way home. There it is. So, really quickly, this place is nice because you can add waypoints. I'm going to add a new waypoint called home in this dimension. Save. And the nice thing is, now that I'm out, we can even check it. Waypoint is not here. It says it's at a different distance. It's like 51 below me or something. I don't know. But we are here. I'm going to sleep to make sure phantoms don't spawn because phantoms are a bitch. I'm sorry. I will say it. Phantoms are a pain in the butt. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Okay, so I'm going to take out half of that. Going to go in and basically do it like I did before. Craft it all into sticks. Craft a new pickaxe. That way I have enough. Craft the rest into torches. And then I'll put the rest back in. Just make sure I'm all good on smelting. Put it back in here. Probably what I should have done was this. Just because. And while I'm at it, because I know they spawn a lot and I fucking hate them. If I remember the crafting recipe. There we go. A shield. Because if we're going in the ravine, I know there's a bunch of monsters. So let me start going back to where I saw the ravine at. I did not bring any food. So another nice thing about this mod pack is called the Graves. I believe it was named. So when you die, all your stuff gets put into a grave and you have a key to it. No one else can mess with the grave. It can get blown up, whatnot. But the grave will be safe and sound for you. So you can go back and retrieve your items. That's why I'm not too worried about going into that ravine. But now I have to re-find where the ravine was. Here we go. I think that's a diamond down there, but I have no idea. But you won't know till we start mining. It's a small tunnel. I want a mining tunnel. I don't think this is, but yep, I knew it. And this is why I made a shield. Are you kidding me, though? I found fucking emeralds? Are you kidding me? I found all this stuff, but no diamonds yet. And I don't even want to be here. I dislike this place. Because I can get so much stuff from it. Yet I haven't been able to get the one thing I need. Mind you, you do need to get some of this stuff to technically help you out to get started. But the main thing I came here for was diamonds. And I still not have even found a single one. And there's more emeralds. Are you kidding me? Which I'll take. I'll take the emeralds. I mean, I can't deny them. It's okay. I mean, everybody wants emeralds. Because they're totally so not easy to get. Even though you can just trade for them. I saw a lava pool. I'm gonna just go to the lava pool and see if I can mine it out. And in that lava pool, possibly find an opening where then it maybe leads into where there's more. Ooh. I did not go down this path. Plus, it would seem I need some more coal. Okay, and yeah. I figured he was somewhere here. I just didn't know where at. I heard him. This is what I was wanting to find. So, I see it drops. I'm gonna take it. That should be good. Throw away some of the useless junk I won't need. And then let's get back home. It was a good run. We found some useful items. I mean, I'll take a lot of this stuff, but it's not what we're looking for. I should probably patch that up. Sleep also because I forgot to sleep and I don't know how long it's been. Let me deposit most of this shit. Okay, back in I go. This is a different map that shows where different stuff is. I'm using it to see if maybe I can get an idea of where I need to go to find a lava thing, but when I check here, I'm kind of at the same point. And these are the places that I've lined up. So I know if I go this way, I might be able to find something here. I'm just going to go back down and find it. Because I was at the point where lava was, and I know if you find lava, you can mine around for a bit, and you can possibly find diamonds. So that is the game plan as of right now. I'm going to mine around a bit and attempt to find some diamonds. That way I don't end up jumping to my death again. And if I find some, get some more useful items. So, like, I don't know what that is. Like, here, let me look up the mod instead. That way I might be able to figure it out. Because, like, I can turn a pristine diamond into a regular diamond. Okay, so that's how I make the workbench. Because, like I said before, I don't really touch that mod. But, like, I've seen it in here. Like, useful. Yeah, it's in there, but I never knew what it was. Okay, and if I open it up, I could get one of these items. Oh, that's... You know what? I will take that. If I can find more, that would be nice. However, if I can't, I can't. Oh well. From looking at the mini-map, there seems to be stuff this way. Okay, and it's labeled differently too from the stone. I'll have to make sure to keep an eye out for that then. Diamonds! Yes, I knew I would find some. For 8? Oh, let's go. I don't even have to... Oh, I'm out of... Never mind what I said, y'all. I no longer have to go back into this stupid dimension ever again as soon as I get out. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I just need to re-find where the exit is. So, yeah, let me find where I have to run to. Fuck off, zombie. Die. You no longer mean anything to me, zombie. Leave. No, because you can craft it like that, which isn't efficient, but you can. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have to come back here. I dislike playing with the mining dimensions. Don't get me wrong, they're nice. They're an easy way for you to be able to get materials you need, especially to get started. However, I do not like them, therefore I will not use them now. Like I said earlier in the live stream, as soon as we find 8 diamonds, I'm picking this up and doing that. Goodbye. And now, you guys might be wondering, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Isn't that stupid? So, the first reason why I did it was because, one, I think we were good on materials now. Because, look at this. Secondly, in this tab, and like I was saying earlier, we got the materials we needed. We got gold. We can build the infusion table. Now, you do have to get string and carpet and red dye and all that from beetroots and stuff like that. I can do that. I can get seeds and stuff like that. But the way to do it now is through the sieve, which earlier in the chat, if you were there, you would have seen that the sieve is a way to get multiple materials that you need just by pushing it through. You have to crush it up and destroy it, the block first, before you can. And with that, you have to make a hammer and stuff. But with the amount of iron we got, I'm not too worried about that. So we're going to be just fine on that part. And plus we just got this. If I remember, there's a craft for something I wanted to do first, which was to make one of these. And here, make this. Yes! Okay, so, like it showed before, we need string. Now there's 2 ways of getting string, really. The first way of getting string is, oh, I need to go kill some spiders. The second way is different. Let me run. Okay. The second way is to take these worms called silkworms that you can get from crooking a It's gonna make me banned again. Is it? Yep. Back to the server list. I need to do some changes to the stuff in the configs. That is my bad. So let me fall and do this a few times, because it's going to do this. There we go. And while I was doing all of that, tree's growing. And it grows into these things called infested leaves. So once the leaves are fully infested, which I'm going to crouch now. When they're fully infested, I just gotta wait for it. I see a green leaf still. Okay, now that it's fully infested, I take the same crook I did earlier, and I mine it. And now, I got a whole bunch of string. Just like that, I got a bunch of string for not really doing much. Now, if you excuse me all really quickly, I will be right back. So just take a look at the world for a little bit. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat. I'll read them when I come back. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I'm back now. Okay, but like I was saying, I need to work on organization first. Oh, fuck. I just realized that. I just realized I need to work on organization. Anywho, I'm most likely going to stop this stream here in about 30 minutes to an hour. Well, I'm sorry, Hypes. I had to run to the restroom for a second. I just came back, man. Anywho, what was the part I was working on last? Okay, the part I was working on last was actually getting rid of the mining dimension because I hate it. It can die. That's what I was working on. So now that we got the 8 diamonds, I can actually turn those into the diamond sticks and then make an oak sieve. And now with this part, having the oak sieve gives us the ability to not have to go back into the mining dimension. And if you've been watching for a hot minute, you can tell I don't really like the mining dimension to begin with. I'm sorry, the mining dimension is nice and all. However, I feel like it's babying you. The whole point of the mod pack is to challenge you. And if you have access to all of your stuff from the get-go, I'm sorry, it just makes the game way too easy. And that's what it does. It makes the game easy. Or at least in my opinion, it does. That might also be because I've played it a few times, but in my opinion, having that as a part of the mod it's nice. It is nice. It's a good thing to have in. But having the sieve made like that makes it a little harder. Don't get me wrong, because you have to go out, find diamonds to get this thing, and then do it. But it's not super hard. So now that we have a sieve, now we can start doing the next part. Which the next part of it is to get flint. And the reason why we want to get flint is because then we can make a flint mesh and start upgrading our stuff. Because flint mesh then goes into an iron mesh, diamond, emerald, and then eventually netherite. However, you have to go through all that stuff and get it. And I don't think we're going to get there today, but that is where we're going to be going to. I'm going to keep streaming till about 5:30, when then I'm going to hop off, go eat some food, and get ready for the esports gaming club tonight. Which, reminder, if you guys are at SEC, come join the club. Otherwise, the lounge is still open for everybody, and you can come in and join. You may not be able to join the club, however, you can join us for having fun. Because what's the point? It's going to be a good time if you guys can at least join us for a game night. We are looking to add Magic the Gathering in for people to come in, learn how to play, and play. And we're also looking to do a couple more tournaments here coming soon. So make sure to keep a lookout for those. Mind you, these tournaments that we plan on doing from now on will most likely be open to everybody to come in and play. Taking a look at the list, we're planning on doing some Mario Kart here soon, then some Smash Bros, Quake 3, Mortal Kombat, and Beat the Man. As a hint, Beat the Man will probably be my favorite out of all the competitions that we do. So make sure to keep intact for those. Anywho, the next thing that I was wanting to do was I should probably start going down this path. This is where we get more into Tinker's Construct and we actually get started. I should also probably go down this path too here soon. That way we can get to the master infused crystal. But first, I want to go this way. The reason why is because I want to get some clay. Which clay is actually pretty hard to get right now. Because the only way is to get it from the elemental seed, which we have to get from here. So either we make clay, which is probably what we're going to have to do. But to do that, we have to get water first, which we get from a crucible, and do a whole bunch of other stuff. So we're going to make a crucible. And we should also want to make a fired crucible later too. Which, if you haven't touched it, fired crucibles are how you can actually get lava in this mode. But anyways, back over here, we need clay. So we're going to be needing a barrel too, so we can actually turn dust into clay. And there's a reason why I'm wanting to start making that now. And if you've touched this mod pack before, you might know why I'm wanting to get clay really quickly. If not, just continue watching and you'll see. Next thing I'm going to be doing is creating a hammer. I'll make a hammer really quickly. Get some more materials. Make a couple more slabs. Get more planks to make this stuff really quickly. Because we need an oak crucible, plus we need an oak barrel. Those are the two things that we need to start making clay. Which I don't really have much space going on right now. So I should probably want to expand it. However, I'm not doing that yet. I will start placing out some lights though, because monsters can spawn. I know they're probably not going to, not yet at least, because one, too close in the vicinity, but it will at least be good. And while I'm here, I'll expand out the base a little bit more. That way I don't go running off again, even though I most likely will be. But the reason why is because I'm wanting to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of gravel. I'm going to hammer them out, which will then give us sand. Oh, it's not going to give me that. But sand then turns into dust. From there, I have to go and get some seeds. So, just excuse me for a second. I'm going to get me some seeds really quickly. And now throw them in here. Okay, so a little explanation on what I'm doing now. So what I'm doing now is I'm still trying to get some seeds, so don't worry about that. Reorganizing my inventory a little bit too, because organization is key, and we need to be able to stay at least a little bit organized. Anyways, what I'm doing is I'm waiting for some more water, because it's needed. I need the water. And I needed one more seed turned into water. Then I'm going to place all that up there now. And then what I did was I simply built an infinite water source. But because it wants to be finicky, and it hates itself, anytime you want to do it, it wants to waterlog the slab. So, to make it look at least a little nice, I gotta put the clay there first. Not the clay, the water. Not water, the dust. The dust I have to throw there for a little bit. However, I am going to modify it, and I'm going to remove the dust eventually. However, I need to get the second bucket of water first. I want to say thank you guys if you have been watching the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I know we're a small team right now, but we're looking to get bigger and eventually host an esports club here. So we're wanting to hope that you guys will join us for it. Okay, now that we got the second bucket of water, y'all should know this from Minecraft if you've been playing for a while. You can get 2 buckets of water and make an infinite water source. Now that we have that, we can take the dust and make clay, which has been what we've been needing for a minute now. I'm going to sleep really quickly to get it done and over with so we can have some light. I'm placing that there so I can just make it easy. Let me reorganize the inventory. And there we go. And now with that, what we can do is we break one of the clays into clay balls. We dish one out, take out all of this stuff, and we cook it. I know, it's weird. You gotta cook the clay. But you will see why I'm going to be cooking the clay here soon. Okay, and we have iron really quick. So while I'm waiting for that to cook, I'm going to take 2 pieces of oak and make a hopper really quickly. In the mod pack, they changed the hopper recipe to where as long as you have 2... Oh! This one did not change it. I'm used to the other mod packs, to where you can take just 2 pieces of oak and make a hopper out of it. That was my bad. I was about to spread misinformation, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I almost spread a lie. But there's a reason why I'm wanting to make clay. Which, it doesn't seem like it's a big of importance yet. but there's a reason. Next is a drawer, and you'll see why I'm wanting drawers here soon. I'm gonna want to get a drawer controller, compacting drawer, and a 2x2 one. Plus, of course, the key, because you're gonna need a key. Which, this is storage. I suck at spelling, y'all. I'm sorry. So, just so y'all know, the mod pack is storage drawers. If you guys want to add it into your own mod pack, I would highly recommend it. It's a great mod. When using it, I've had a lot of quick, easy uses. In it, you can do all of your upgrade stuffs and do all of it. Oh, that was the wrong thing I'm clicking. Meant to hit the delete key a few times. Anyways, like I was saying, with it we can add some different stuff to it. But the main things, sorry y'all, that we're going to be getting are these items. I want a drawer key for the reason that you can lock what it will hold in the drawer. A 2x2 drawer will hold 2 different items, but only hold 16 stacks per drawer. Compacting drawer holds 128 stacks per drawer, but this is for one item. So say I was to put iron in it, it would hold that much iron, but it also makes it to where it instantly goes into the iron block or iron nuggets. And a drawer controller, all it does is if you input items into it, it will push it out into many different drawers. So that's the premise of what a drawer controller does. But the main reason why I said I needed the drawers was so I can make this, a Hopper Bontania flower. Bonton pot. What it does is you can put in whatever seed and a piece of dirt and have it grow. I don't know if it's in the mod pack for it. If it is, I think it's in Mystical. No, it's not. But just so we can get these started, these are all the seeds that we are eventually gonna need to make. So, this is what we're gonna be doing eventually. We're not there yet. I'm wanting to get started as soon as possible on this, because this is my more favorite part of the mod pack, along with this one, Draconic Evolution. However, I know it's going to be a minute or two before we can get there. And I'm going to go for the compressed cobblestone and dirt. So, don't worry, those will get used. I'm going to go through every piece of the puzzle, and I will assemble all 5 pieces of Exodia. If you guys get it, you get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 different ones, but you get what I'm meaning. So that's the goal of it. So what I'm going to do for now is, because I cannot make this, because don't have quartz yet. And I sure as heck don't have another diamond. And I don't have... Well, I have enough to make a compacting drawer. What I am going to make is a 4-section drawer. Because in the 4-section drawers, you can store a bunch of items still. But you can only store 4 of them. And there's no option for a 3 drawer. Which, if there was one, I would make a 3 drawer one, honestly. But there's no choice for it. So, yeah. But right now, this is the goal. I'm probably going to leave it off here for tonight and have this just run in the background. So for next time, when y'all come back, when we start streaming again for another night, we can see how much this is made. I want you guys to take a guess, put it in the comments. How much do you guys think this one piece has made for us? And we will make it better eventually. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. We'll make it better eventually, and we'll get it to where... Oh no, they changed that? No way they changed it. I'm gonna call Cap that they might have changed it. I don't think they did, but here, let me try this really quickly. Because I might have just put in the wrong item. Yep, I put in the wrong item. Anyways, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have these items. And we're gonna start organizing the base a little bit more. And hopefully by the next time you guys check back in, we'll have some more stuff to show you. And if you're wondering why I'm moving it side by side, is because there's no 3 split drawers, so I can't have one drawer just be this, one drawer be this, and one be this. I'm going to get a lot more of the essence than I am of the seeds or the fertilized essence. So that's what I'm getting. Anyways, that's going to be it for all tonight, guys. Hopefully you guys had a good time. If not, check back in, see what we can do for you guys. Have a good night.